In Adam Gilchrist's absence, Ryan Campbell, his opening partner, will keep wickets. He's also a wicket-keeper batsman. Oh, that's smashed. That's crashed into the advertising hoarding just a second or two after he thumped it.
Well, you can see the adjustment Ashish Nehra is trying to make. He's a natural short-of-length bowler who likes to hit the deck more than anything else. But the effort here is to get it full. Obviously, instructions are to the bowler to keep it full, but whether Ashish Nehra can make that adjustment, it's very unnatural to him. And if the batsman goes for it, anything pitched in his half, he'll have a bit of thinking to do.
2 slips in the gully for Campbell. In Adam Gilchrist's absence, as I said, Campbell will wicket keep. I would think that Damien Martin would be the captain of the team. Damien Martin has had some experience as captain of WA and also has captained Australia A teams. He got the push. I think the players basically gave him the push in WA. They've had a couple of player coups over there. They almost rival Pakistan for the way they shunt captains in and out in the West, although Tom Moody has been there for quite some time now. It's lovely timing again from Ryan Campbell. Ganesh took a bit of stick early on yesterday, and the same thing's happening in this 4th game.
It's a much better batting atmosphere here. Yes, the curator had to make a very difficult decision this morning to play this match on a new track, on a track with a lot of grass, but it seems to have played better than the other tracks we've had in the tournament. And again, good pace and good bounce, predictable for the batsman to play this kind of shot. Not very often have we seen square cut being played for a boundary. Just makes you wonder again whether 128 is enough.
That one's also gone wide of Harbhajan and beautifully timed. That'll be a boundary.
Yes.
Chase for Ashish Nehra. A couple of good overs for Australia A. They've moved along very quickly now to 22 without loss. Claimed the trophy, even though he wasn't going to be here for the last match.
They did in the first 3 matches.
Oh, smacked again in the air, and it's cleared point. Now, did it clear the rope? Not quite, but very close to being 6 off a square cut.
Ashish Nehra.
Oh, that's well hit. Not quite going to clear the rope. Once again, that length is too short. And again, you see how much more comfortable the Australian A batsmen are on the back foot and playing their shots off the back foot. Much more comfortable than Indian A batsmen on the back foot.
The crowd, although I feel Doda Ganesh could have bowled a little more.
Too short. And it very nearly got him a wicket. Just cleared mid-on.
They'll look for as many quickly.
That's beautifully struck. He really does go after the spinners, Gilchrist, and his partner Will as well. That makes it just a little more difficult to maintain line and length under fire. Finish off this series. Gilchrist's timing is absolutely excellent.
Down the wicket and over the top, and it's beautifully struck. Will it go all the way? No, 1 bounce. And that's just what you were saying, Mikey. You've got to have the field up, and if you throw it up and the batsmen know that you've got the field up, gives him a couple of extra options. Down and over the top. Beautifully struck. It might go all the way. No, 1 bounce again. Again over the top. He struck it well enough. It won't go for 6, I don't think. It might have just got the maximum. There's a shorter boundary down there. It might have just carried. I don't think it came off the middle. Umpires are checking, but it is a much shorter boundary. Again over the top, and they just the one bounce this time. Lots of elevation for Ryan Campbell, not quite so much length. But every time Sri Ram pitches it up, they are going to commit themselves to over the top.
Still well within the 15 overs. I think they'll definitely try and maximise on these first 15 overs when only 2 fielders are allowed outside the circle.
He's gone again, Ryan Campbell. Has he timed this one well enough? Yes, he has. So consecutive boundaries for Campbell. And there he goes again. And there the ball goes again. That's another maximum. So the spinner's paying a very dear price here. Too short, pulled away. And that's very close to another one, but it's not. It's just 4. What a great shot that was.
Adam Gilchrist did the damage early on, 40 of just 30 balls. So Toda Ganesh coming back into the attack. 2 overs for 11 runs and something rare, a maiden there. And that's a short delivery, a loosener, and that's been put away. So 50 here for Ryan Campbell.
And a typical way for him to bring up the half-century. He's been very strong.
They've been very positive in their mindset. They've pounced onto anything that has been even remotely loose. So Nera here, continuing. And again, turned around the corner by Campbell. He's found the gap once again on the onside. Just slightly short. He got himself into position very quickly.
Well, the secret to his success with this shot was the fact that he didn't take a big swing at it. It was really just a short-arm jab. A lot of bottom hand coming into it at the last minute, and that's where all the power came from.
So just 2 runs required now. Again, attempting that shot.
Ryan Campbell started to show some pretty good form in his last innings. He's continued on in that vein today.
And he goes over the top and finishes the match in style. 1 bounce over the rope. No ball signal, but that's the end of the game. The winning hit coming from Ryan Campbell, and a comprehensive 9-wicket win here for Australia A. So they win the Move Challenge Series in America here. 3-1 at the moment, still 1 game to be played. And the Australian supporters obviously delighted.
Well, the Australians have had plenty of supporters here at the Woodley Park field. It'll be a disappointed Indian A side, but not so the victors. Alan Border has led a very relaxed group here in Southern California, but when they've had to do the job, they've been extremely efficient.
So the players leaving the field, but we've just got information from the dressing room that, and it's coming now on the public address system, that because this match got over early, we're going to have another 10-over-a-side game here. That will start pretty shortly, and Australia A will be batting first. But for the moment, applause here for a resounding win for Australia A by 9 wickets. It was India A who won the toss earlier today. They decided to bat, and they were all out for 128. In reply, Australia A had no real problems. Ryan Campbell, 61 of 59 balls. Adam Gilchrist, 40 of 30, gave the side a tremendous start. And in the end, Corey Richards was there to get 21 of 29 balls. So the match in a nutshell for you: India A batting first, 128. Lakshman, the top scorer there with 45. The Lee brothers got into the act, 4 for 32 for Brett Lee. Shane Lee, 3 for 26. Creevy chipped in with 2 wickets as well, 2 for 13. And in reply, Australia A, 131 for 1.